mission was ready or not.
Your friends
I'm just gonna say right now, I feel like they did an update on it. I could be wrong, but I have my reasonings, dude. Now they still didn't put in the body twerking, you know, like enemies when you hit them. It's quite annoying because they scream, right? But in the PC version, I know that they move like, you know, when someone's in agony, right? On the floor when they get shot. But they took that out of the console. They didn't bring that back in, which is stupid. But they did bring in, so I believe, the bullet holes, which is needed. Look at that. See the hole? And then there's like blood gushing. I like that. It's needed. Why would you tone down? Now, the sexual stuff, them toning that down, I'm all for. But the gore, like, dude, there we go. I think that is from, because when I first played this on console, I think it was just blood. But now seeing bullet holes and seeing blood squirt out, yes, I am loving it. And I hope that I really hope they put in the death animation so while they're on the floor wiggling in pain. Because if you get shot, you're not going to be just still. And it's either they take out the sound effects when they're on the ground, because it makes no sense for them to be moaning on the ground completely still, or they put in the original animations of the PC. It's kind of ridiculous that they took that out, the console version, dude. It's an mature game, alright? There's been way worse games than this.
Talk. Substance located.
Entry team, this is Tom.
Kind of stupid.
Secure it and keep going.
But I feel like the development team had no choice because consoles also have their own laws and requirements.
Element to talk. Weapons located.
Now, this game definitely wouldn't be A for adults, right? Now, that's more for literally sex games. But come on, dude. That's kind of dumb. Taken off of. They did that with Insurgency Sandstorm, and I hated it. But over the years that game's been out on console, they gradually, like, after the console, whoever controls the consoles and stuff, like Sony and them, and Microsoft, you know, they waited until they shut their stupid little mouths and they slowly patched it back in. The stuff that we liked about Insurgency Sandstorm, which is enemies, when you shoot them, wiggling on the ground in pain and stuff like that. I know it sounds gruesome, but it's really not. And it's more immersive than somebody just screaming and their body is still on the ground. You know? So hopefully they could go that route, like Insurgency Sandstorm, let the things blow over, and then gamers that like the game on PC will support it on console as they patch more stuff in from the original. So, we'll see.
Clear.
Ready.
So far, your boy's not doing bad. I haven't been shot once. Took down some bad guys. My aiming has been on point. I want to kill this guy so bad. Let it be. And I wanted to go to Bible study, but my stomach. I wanted to go to bed. And I couldn't. Unfortunately. My back really hurts. Third time the charm.
Fall in.
Okay. Wait, you don't want to try to go to Bible study? I think it'd be, I know, but I feel like it'd be good for us. It's not, well, it's a Bible study. Okay. I can't say nothing because of my back, but... Alright, well, regardless, I can't do nothing because he's in pain. So, dude, I literally just tried to lift my wife up, and I did the stance right, you know. My back was straight. I just grabbed her, but dude, either I'm getting freaking old, or bad posture, or the medication is literally breaking me down to a weak-old man. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh! Look at that. I like that.
Talk to
I like
entry
that
team.
a lot.
Clean house and we'll take them out.
I just moved the rack up, but look at it, bro. He's moaning. in pain, right? And he's bleeding out, but
Suspect
like
ain't going anywhere.
he's not
I'll
twitching
get
or
him.
nothing. That's
In the way,
ridiculous.
Chief.
Hopefully they'll patch it in. Like, what are you even motivated for? Oh, and you're still after a headshot? Really? Really? Now, like I said, I like the bullet holes that they put into this game, finally. But, come on. Dang, man, you moan a lot, man. You got shot twice in the head. You dead now. Now, I do know people have survived gunshots to the head. Even people that try to do the S word to themselves.
Please, I
Get
need
down
help.
All right, get down,
now!
lady. Okay, if you
I'm
don't get
complying.
down, you're gonna have to get hit.
Turn around. Keep your hands up.
Stay on the
For your
ground
safety,
until this is
lady.
over. Captain
Get
ready.
us out of here.
I really
You
would.
have to get us out of here.
And it would be so
Talk
much
to
fun
lead.
if you could find
Continue
like
mission.
5 good friends to play with you on this. I think it's 4 or 5. I think it's 5
I
total. So
can't
you need to
move
find
like
4
this.
more friends.
What if they come back?
But they gotta have good communication, and you can't have. And then personalities matter too, right? Because if you have 2 alpha male friends playing, like, then they're gonna both want to do it their way. And then the worst is when you have 5 friends or 4 friends that all want to do their own way. And this game is literally a team game, and they're like, nope, I'm going this way. Nope, I'll go this way. Like, I'm telling you, the best strategy in this game to beat this game, usually, because how hardcore it is to stick together
How is
like the
this
single
keeping us
player
safe?
you see here. Splitting up is the worst decision. Only when there is a bomb should you split up. But most games, some want to stick together, and then someone's like, nah, let's just split up. I'm like, dude, no, homeboy, stick together, homie. Are you like trying to lose? Like, what's
I
the deal
can't
here,
move
man?
like this. What if they come back?
Okay, I need you guys to go
Move to
forward.
my front.
These are my body bags. Because I'd rather not die.
Over there.
On the way.
You say you're on the way, but you're not going.
Get the fuck out of here now.
There, move.
Oh, here's some. Oh! First time I got hit now.
Down on your goddamn
Is he
knees
dead?
now!
Okay, good. At least we didn't kill him.
Restrain
Lucky
him.
you didn't die. Oh, you got shot too. You really lucky. Good thing I threw that grenade. That grenade will almost always, I think 90% of the time, make you surrender. Just a stinger grenade. Probably the best thing to have on you.
Please,
Forget the
over
flash
here, we
grenade,
need
forget
help.
everything else.
On me, move.
Stinger is the best.
Please,
Would you say tu madre? I know you talk about my mama.
I got it.
Turn around and
Over
stay
here.
still.
Suck, how dare
You
you?
have anything on you that might
Look
hurt
out,
me?
shoot you in the head. Oh,
Civilian is cuffed and good to go.
our guy's injured. Now, honestly, this game gets a lot easier. It's very hard for some because of the L1 and R1 controls, but once you get a hold of how it works, it's a very easy game to understand. Oh, dude, is this one of our undercover agents? Brian Greer. Does he look like Brian Greer or Mike Esper? He's bald. Brian Greer is bald. This guy has hair on his side. Dead undercover.
Leaving us here. I can't
Wait,
believe
which
it.
one is it?
Entry team to talk. Officer down! We need Thames right away!
Talk here. Proceed with mission.
I don't know how he died. There's no bullet hole. Let's make that happen. Oh. Alright.
Okay. Just give me a number. However much you want.
I want to go home.
Okay.
I want to go
So,
home,
one undercover is dead. Bring order to the chaos. Rescue all civilians. Okay. So there's still some enemies. Oh, Miguel, shit. Anyways. Only annoying part about this game that everyone complains about is this game sometimes they want you to get every civilian and every bad guy. But the level designs are great. They're very intricate and it's almost like a maze every level. So sometimes like there's been AI that's been
Please,
stuck
I can't
somewhere
feel
or
my
something,
hands.
you know? And sometimes at the end, like where I'm at right now,
Let's make a deal.
you feel like you have to roam around all the way until you find that one civilian or one enemy hiding somewhere random. Because they do run around. As far as I know, the enemy run arounds the most. Because they'll move from one room to another and try to flank you, which is awesome. No bombs? Okay, we're good.
Put your hands up!
Oh, it's It's locked. Okay, someone needs to breach it.
Move!
Getting in position. You're in my way, sir.
Oh my gosh, really?
Wait.
Go in.
An opening here.
Opening on the right.
Look at how to go, man. Dude, I'm telling you, AI does better jobs than you can find people on multiplayer. Like, one person's looking behind when they go through a door, someone goes to the left, one goes to the right. Like, that's how you're supposed to play, man. The AI, this is the only game I can say the AI is doing better than people that I play with online, man. Now, I did find a fun group of, people I play with for just like a day. But other than that, multiplayer, it's people, right? Real people. Hard to find people that know or how to play this game the way I want it to be played.
Hands up! Drop to your knees! Put your fucking hands up! Get down on your knees!
Okay, he's down.
Secure him.
Woo! Got
Just take these off and I'll walk away.
it. Ooh, the blurriness was annoying for me, but I understand. And these things are gonna happen. Did he give up? Okay, good thing I missed every shot.
On me.
He gave up. So now, one other thing about this game, I kind of wish, like, like this guy surrendered, right? But they should put in an AI animation, like AI, for them to act like they're giving up, but then they grab their gun
Element,
again
this is
and
Talk.
shoot at you.
Continue with objectives.
Now, I know that's very complicated, probably for game developers to put in there, but this game's AI is one of the best I've ever played for the enemy and my own team. And I don't think it'd be that hard for them to figure out a way for some of the enemies to pretend like they're giving up, but then they grab their gun again. Because why else do we need to do this with the gun every time?
Give me a number.
Like, imagine them giving up and then grabbing their gun and shooting you right in the head. Like, it'd be amazing. We want a stinger in that room.
Move in, clear with stingers.
What happens when you don't mind your own business?
I hear you over there. Sting that room. And now I'm going straight in. Oh my god, they're glitched. Okay. Like I said, it ain't perfect, right? There is gonna be some times like this.
Hey, let's make a deal.
Stay on me.
I'm with you.
Come on.
On my sixth.
Right with
Provide support.
On you.
You can still walk away. Stay down.
Want to get out of this, amigo?
Now I would have saved him. But the AI kind of glitched out.
Lead to talk. We have one dead suspect here.
Lead, this is Talk. Notifying trailers.
Suspect making it safe.
Enter and clear.
10-4.
Watch out.
LSPD!
Let me see those hands!
Put your
Police,
hands up!
get down!
There's a lot of
Hands
levels
up,
on
do it now!
before the DLCs and stuff.
Hands on your head,
Come on,
move!
listen when we talk to you, homeboy.
I'm not part of
Turn
this.
around
I'm a
slowly.
good person.
Then you should have listened when I told you to get down, homie.
Remind me not to mess with you guys.
Talk. Civilian cuffed and ready for trailers.
People's
Element, this is Talk. Move on.
Remind me not to mess with you guys.
I don't have my phone.
Dang, we're almost out of ammo. Now, if you hold square, you're gonna drop your magazine, so I wouldn't do that ever unless you are empty. Otherwise, it's probably best to just
Search the room for
press
contact.
square one time to switch to a different mag.
Check the threshold.
Because you don't pick up ammunition right now. So
Opening on the right.
if you use all your ammo, you're basically useless, dog.
Sushi.
Alright, let's breach this door.
Ram the door. Throw sting grenades.
I didn't know Disney 2 years ago made a 6th episode of Miss Marvel, a girl from the Marvels game, where it's like a Pakistani girl that stretches her arm like Mr. Fantastic. Kind of interesting. And there's a Marvels movie called Marvel, I guess it's called. It's like Miss Marvel. It just has a not Wonder Woman. the woman that everyone hates, the actress playing like Superman in the Marvel's universe, and then the little Pakistani stretch girl, and then it's just all women again. Like I said, I have no problem with women being in movies and superhero movies. Like Black Widow was cool, man, but like I just don't like Disney. Like they're going all into like, oh, so the cast was male in the beginning because mostly nerds or whatever, even people like me who like Marvel, but that's not in too deep. Yeah, we like watching it, but most of us are male audiences. What makes you think we want to have a power fantasy of women superheroes? Now, I don't mind women superheroes because it's a movie, right? Who the fuck wants to watch a whole Marvel's thing when they're all female now? Almost 90% of the cast turned from male to female now because Iron Man said he's come back as Doctor Doom, but like they changed every cast for the new generation Z to be women. Like what in the F is going on? Most of us that watch it are males. Yes, there is female comic book nerds and stuff like that, but most is males, dog. And Mod, what's going on, my homie? I'm getting ready or not tomorrow. Oh, homie. Now, I got Blank a copy, so he's got it on deck. If you're going to get it, and you're getting it at the right time, I believe they put a patch in where when you shoot the enemies, you see bullet holes and also blood squirting out. I know you might not be too like that might not be the most important thing for you, but for me, like ragdoll physics, how the combat feels, like that's very important to me. And when they installed it, the console, they took out a lot of stuff. They still didn't bring back everything that the PC has, but they did put the bullet holes back in there, which I appreciate.
Get down on your knees, hands up. On me.
Yeah. For me, I do because I feel like it takes like
What do you think? I'm some kind of fucking animal?
Like this, like some enemies when you shoot them, they'll go on the ground and they'll keep screaming because they're not dead yet, right? But the problem is on the PC version, you see them squirming around. But they took that off the console, which is like, dude, just take out the sound then, or put it in. But they couldn't. But one thing they did do is it used to just be blood splatter like this, but now when you shoot them, you see bullet holes, which to me is perfecto. Yeah, it just makes me feel more immersed in this game. So it's a good time to get it, man. Very fun game, dog. I'll have to play with some randos or something, but yeah, it's unfortunate. I wish like you could play with you and a homie, but then have AI bots that we could both control. But unfortunately, I don't think they allow you to do that because it's kind of hard to figure out who can control the AIs or whatnot. They shouldn't just let everybody control them, but I can see how it can get confusing. So if you just play with two people, it's only gonna be two, or you get matched to make with others, I think so.
Fall in behind me.
But if it's just me and you playing, I'm serious. The game is way too hard for two people to beat one of these levels. Yeah, sounds good, homie. It's good to see you, man. And let me know when you get it, bro. Oh, hell no, dog.
Down on the ground. Move.
Bring it down, homegirl. Turn around.
Turn around. Get on the ground now.
You need help. The police.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
Element
really,
to talk.
girl.
Civilian restrained and ready for transport.
Oh, they gonna
Entry
take
team,
off
this is Talk. We're ready for them.
Provide support on me.
We are missing
Search and
somebody.
secure the area.
Come on, guys. We need to find the last person. Somebody.
You're the real criminal.
You are the real criminal, lady. Freaking Karen. Yeah, sounds good. Hey, I get my notifications. I don't keep it on, all right, man, because I own a business and it gives me stress. So I might not see it till later. So just keep that in mind. I'm not ignoring anybody. It's just I don't ever keep notifications on. I only see it when I log on to my gaming. So, but anyways, bless you, brother. Wait a minute. Did I just see? I gotta be careful. Don't want to ruin such a perfect mission with one mistake. They had a bomb right there, all over, baby.
On me, move. Get down, I want to see hands. Fall in.
Behind you.
Dang, y'all didn't even pack up this AK, this random handgun. Like, what's wrong with y'all, dog? And you didn't restrain this dude. Y'all really not doing your job right. What's the matter with
Stay on me. Down on your knees.
Where's the last person, dog? Be hiding.
On my six.
Hey, teddy bear. How you doing, Bubba? You so cute. Why you always gotta sit on daddy's chest, though, dude? You're lucky you only weigh like 2 pounds. Maybe 4 pounds. What you do, tiny? You so tiny and cute. I love you, Bubba. Love you. Dang, he got shredded up, dog. Big time. At least he had a quick one, huh?
Get on the ground, now! Keep your hands up!
Oh.
Police, hands up!
Do it.
Provide support.
See? This is the only problem with this game, man. Like, when there's only 1 or 2 people left, I feel like the game should kind of guide you to, like, a blinking location of where the last person... Screw me!
Alright, just get me the hell out of here.
Turn around, don't get up.
Unauthorized use of force, come on, man. She was resistant.
Talk to Element.
Alright,
Good
see,
job, everyone.
game's over.
Roll in.
All because of this one little woman at the end. That's the only thing about this game that's annoying. Other than that, I love this game. I think it's fun. Reminds me of Insurgency Sandstorm. That game is also very hard, but this is more of a cop fantasy. That's more of a military fantasy. You know, you gotta pick one. Unauthorized use of force 3 times. Go kiss my ass. High stress. Come on, officers. None of y'all died. We're good. Oh, Miss Marvel is after Thanos? Okay. I can't believe they made a new superhero from a Marvel's game.
Officer Roberts, please report to staff services.
She ain't even
Officer
that interesting
Roberts,
as a
report to
character.
staff services.
I honestly, because they're all with this political gender nonsense, they want to put in a girl #1, and then also because she's Pakistani. Just like they're putting Asian and stuff. And I don't got no problem of them putting in like more different cultural people, right? Than just white people, right? I don't have no problem with it. It's just if you're doing it too much or doing it just because you want to put in a Middle Eastern person as a superhero because there is none, then it goes from doing it because the movie needs it to you're just doing it because of a political reason. And that's what pisses me off about games and movies these days, dude. I know movies are more like, you know, like some do have an agenda. That's okay, but when it comes to Marvel movies, come on, man. We don't need agendas. We just need a good story that touches us where our heart is, and some good combat, action, and friendship, and bonding and romance. You know, like simple stuff, man. But we don't need you to put in some chink or some other. See, I can only say chink because I'm one. You know, but we don't need all this other goop nonsense and Middle Eastern and black people in every single Marvel movie. Like, we don't need it, homie. That's coming from an immigrant, dog. We don't need it, dog. I'm trying to shove your agenda. And you know who's actually doing it? It's the white people that's doing it. The white people are the ones that are just shoving this nonsense down our throats, man. So more than anybody else. Which is crazy. I love my white homies. I'm not talking about the good. I'm talking about the Hollywood whites that put in their stupid agendas everywhere, dog. Bunch of nonsense, man. Now, I thought this was the last mission, Neon Tomb, but no, we're still going, which is great. Oh, no wonder I beat that so easily. It was on casual, because otherwise, your boy would have lost. Okay, time to play it on standard. I was wondering why that was so easy. Um, phone. Yeah. You know what? I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I might have to join their Bible study if they allow me to do it through the phone. Alright, what is this one? Team lead. We'll wait for our church older brother to respond. But if they said they will let me talk on the phone and hear what they're discussing over the phone, then I will definitely stop playing games and join their Bible study. Because I love the Lord, man, and I need more good influence in my life right now. This is.
Officer Peterson, please report to Captain Porter. Officer Peterson, report to Captain Porter.
Alright. Okay, so
Okay, this is going to be quick and dirty. We've got an
I
officer
like
down
listening to
and
this.
one more under fire
This
at the Cherriessa
immersion
Family
is better.
Vineyards in Santa Vina. We've all heard the stories about that place, but something escalated. We don't know much about this place, so we'll be going in somewhat blind. Officer Garcia is stranded at the vineyard and taking heavy fire from all sides. Sergeant Perez is dead. LSPD is en route with all available units responding, but we need to get out there and shut it down. The Cherriessa Vineyards have always kept to themselves, but this morning, the LSPD got reports of a group of women from that compound assaulting a male inside a gun store. They fled the scene in a white truck, and the plates traced back to Elaine Raskin. Now, Raskin is an interesting character. She's ex-USIA. She's got a discharge, but everything relating to her is sealed. If she's leading this thing, then we gotta be smart with how we go about everything. The Cherriessa Vineyard is a large complex with 3 primary buildings and also several small outbuildings that pose a threat. However, Officer Garcia is pinned down in the central courtyard. Our primary goal is to get her out of there and then set up a perimeter and try to make contact with Raskin. The layout of the vineyard is being uploaded to your devices right now. Study it as we get moving, because there's no time to waste. There's been plenty of shit shows over the years with incidents like this, and I will not have this being another one. Any questions?
It might be a shit
Good.
show.
Now get your gear and get your ass in a seat. Move!
A lot of people have quit this department because I got them killed.
911, this call is being recorded. What is... 911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
This is Officer Mariana Garcia. I've come under heavy fire at the Cherriessa Family Vineyards.
Ma'am, did you say Officer Garcia?
Yes, Officer Garcia. There's no radio reception out here. We got an officer down and I'm pinned down on all sides. I need immediate assistance.
Officer Garcia, can you please confirm your location?
Yes, I'm at the Cherriessa Family Vineyards. Sergeant Bettis is dead and I need help. Please, send assistance now.
Okay, Officer Garcia, have you radioed for assistance?
I tried, but the reception out here sucks. Nothing but static coming through. I don't think anyone heard me.
Okay, I've put your call through to dispatch. Units are en route. Stay safe, Officer Garcia.
Okay, Officer Garcia. It ain't looking too good for you, homegirl, but we'll see. Oh, looks like the brother. Hold on. phone? No.
Officer Martinez, call 4342. Officer Martinez, 4342.
Alright, let's see what Brother Dean says from church. If they say no on the telephone, no big deal. Hope they tell me before I start this mission, though. Oh, wait, some of our officers are losing their minds, so we gotta kick them off the force or something. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. That's not what we want. This is what we want. Ah, dang. All these officers quit on us. That's something. Yeah. Well, what can we do, right? We need an officer that brings some moral back. Dude, the biggest of this game is so hard, and dude, they die a lot. And to unlock some of these, like paramedic, nutrient, like you gotta have the officer stay on your team long enough. But some quit and some die, and it happens so much that I've never been able to use, except for maybe one or two times, their actual skills because they don't stay with me long enough. Kind of, whatever. It's more of a skill issue, I guess. Okay. Kicker, huh? We like people kicking the door in.
Officer
3
Turner,
people in
please call
therapy,
desk.
that means I can't use them. Ooh, he's in crisis mode. Definitely gotta switch him out. He's got a mirror gun. We're gonna use all these non-stressed out people first. Okay, cool. Oh, what's up, Casey? Seeing you respond, I was responding to you while streaming. I literally just downloaded that because Wu Chang was kicking my butt, and I was looking at my PS5 library, and I was like, I never finished Stellar Blade, so I downloaded it again because they had a new DLC that came out. DLC is only like, I think about 3 or 4 hours long, so don't expect much, people. But it definitely is a nice change of pace from getting my butt whooped from Wu Chang. So, but this game is just so good that I can't stop playing. All right, all right. I'm not getting any callback or text from my church, so looks like I'm just gonna stay home and relax then. All right. They better not text me. Okay. Homeboy Casey said, yeah, I accidentally commented on the other one. I didn't know it was a video show. How tired I was. Oh my, see. Dude. Yeah. Nah, dude, I tell everybody all the time, dude. Don't worry about stuff like that. Who cares? It's the internet, right? And a lot of times on my PlayStation, everything, I keep my notifications off because I am a business owner, and dude, emails themselves stress me out. And text messages, I have no choice for family and friends, but yeah, for
Doc here.
everything else, I
The
keep my
suspects are
notifications
refusing
off.
to come
So
out or
if
negotiate.
you ever
You
message
are
on
clear to
YouTube or
move in.
anything, just know that I probably won't see it unless I am editing videos
Got
or
point.
doing stuff. I just was streaming, so I saw your comments. So, ooh, dang, I like this. I like the look of this map. Oh, I hate the darker maps because then I can't use my lasers. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. It's called Ready or Not. Fantastic game. It's like the old school SWAT 3, SWAT 2, and SWAT 1. I don't know if you've played those games when you were younger, but I did on my PC. It's amazing. The AI is the best AI I could ever think of as far as these kind of games go. It's just a little bit of a
Move and
learning
clear.
curve. And they downgraded some of the gore and stuff from the PC version.
Hands up now!
But it's still not bad. Very fun. The AI, enemy AI is amazing too, man. Dude, I'm telling you, I have never played a game that the AI was this good. Like, straight up. They'll just flank you. They'll go through another door if they spot you, and they'll come from the back and shoot you in the head. It's absolutely amazing. So this is not like a Call of Duty type of game where you can rush everything. It's more like, I've said it earlier, but like Insurgency Sandstorm, have you ever played that game? So that's more like a military hardcore game, and this is a police SWAT hardcore game. Both amazing games. Oh, you bitch! Dang, headshot. You straight down. Woo! I do like ragdoll physics too. Alright, I don't want to keep killing people, so.
They would have called it in.
Put your hands up! Hands on your head!
Provide support on me.
What a waste of grenade. Oh, what a waste. Okay.
Get down and keep your hands up!
Women have guns in this one.
Down on your knees!
This is Talk. Proceed with your mission.
Women's are nice.
Let me
Hey,
see
you
those
better
hands.
chill out, lady.
Put your fucking hands up!
Oh, heck no. Oh, bro. Oh, no. That. Bro, but you better sit right there, lady. Okay. Oh, you crazy lady.
Suspect down. Requesting task.
This is Talk. Make them stable
Okay.
and proceed with
I
mission.
think I'm safe.
Element, this is Talk.
Three cases
You are clear to proceed.
Casey said I've seen it.
Talk here.
Had some
Continue with
controversy about the
objective.
game because it had some things in it they had to remove. Yeah, right. And it's the stupidest shit. There's one level where a little girl, like probably age 12 or 13, is having a seizure. They took that animation out, so she's basically sleeping. Like, dude,
Suspect down.
only adults should be playing this game, man. And of course, children will, because I did. I played mature games, but that's on the parents, right? Unless you steal it like I did. But other than that, it's a mature game. Why would you downgrade some of the stuff that came from the original? You know, I thought we're past that as a society at this point with games, at least. I remember old school days, GTA, Manhunt, everything Rockstar made was all over the news, saying this is gonna create school you know, kids, you know, and all this stuff, and then kids are gonna go kill their parents and stuff like that. Oh snap, bruh! I did not expect that at all from that girl. That is what I'm talking about, man. That was so unexpected. Holy crap, that's the first time this little game ever did that.
Ready to go.
That's awesome. That is what I'm... Dude, I was just saying, this game is only missing, like, the enemies acting like they surrender, but not attacking. That is awesome.
Police, don't fucking move!
Okay. Yeah, what? There we go. It's like, dude, your face is just red. Where's the bullet hole, homie? Casey said, if movies can, why not games? Right. See? If movies can, why not games? Right? They already have the tags. And for mature, A is something you don't see all the time because A is usually for games that have too much sexual nudity. So that's, you know, that's that. But if a game has M for mature, which it means for adults, then why the heck would you have to turn down any gore stuff? You know? But it's not even the game developer's fault. It's the consoles. Sony, Microsoft, because they're the ones that decide this. Because otherwise, you know, they would have just put in the same thing that they had on the PC version. It's just so weird to me. This is the one thing that I'm worried about with GTA 6 coming out. Because Red Dead Redemption 2 had such good gore system, but because we're in modern day, I feel like GTA 4 had great ragdoll physics, and then you got GTA
Suspect
5
ready to go.
that took down the ragdoll physics and the gore, and you're like, why would you do that when GTA 5 should be better than 4? But I think they did that because more kids would buy it, even though it's a mature game. But they still knew that kids were gonna, they wanted parents to let their kids buy it. So it's all about money at the end. But I really hope GTA 6, like, dude, they literally putting stupid booty jiggle physics and booby jiggle physics, which is worse, in my opinion, than gore. So if they put that bullshit in that GTA 6 jiggle physics and they don't put gore like they did with Red Dead Redemption 2 with the physics, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed off. You know, Casey said woke people, really, yeah. That woke nonsense, I'm so glad. Like during COVID, it was at the epitome of like everybody losing their mind with the woke nonsense, with the LGBTQRS and all that shit. I have gay homies and gay homegirls. Like, being gay is not the problem. It's that woke propaganda bullshit they trying to shove down our throats. You know, every generation has had their own problems, but like that's our shit. And that happened during COVID. But finally, now, after almost 5 years, people are finally waking up. They're realizing that those people were being bigger bullies when their whole agenda was supposedly peace, love, and love everyone, like the hippies. But unlike the hippies that just smoked weed and just did protesting, now I don't know for sure if the hippies were always nice, but the woke thing is like the hippies, but they're aggressive. They spit in your face. They cause riots. Like, what the F? Makes no sense. Complete backwards world. But fortunately, I believe at this time, people are waking up. Funny how they call it the woke thing, but now we are waking up. At least not me. The society is finally realizing how stupid the last 4 years with this woke propaganda has been. And they're finally waking up and they're getting sick and tired of it, because the news, they control everything. They put out these crap to manipulate our minds for the young generation. And it's unfortunate, the young generation, because they only learn from what they're taught, right? So you get millennial and boomers making TV shows and all this woke propaganda. And then our young generation who's so easily manipulated in their mind, and they think they're right because they're young. They don't know any better yet. They get confused. Now, if this was an actual person, that would be real cool. Okay, I hear someone. Just creeping me out. Case said the sensitive people who want to control games and put their politics and trans, gay, alphabet stuff in the games. Right. Yeah, he's just agreeing with me. Yeah, Casey understands. And like I said, I'm not no big YouTubers. And even if I get big, I'll still stick with what I'm saying, man. I don't hate people. I just don't like what some of the political nonsense that they're literally like some CIA BS trying to manipulate our young kids into the way they grow up and what they should think. You know, I guess like us growing up with cartoons, we learn things from like King of the Hill and South Park, even that, you know, we learn from these things because we watch them. Now they're flooding everything with crazy nonsense with the woke propaganda that our young generation, they go by their feelings and how they feel. And they're a lot more blunt than us millennials, but they're blunt, which is good because that means they have courage, but they're filled with nonsense. So they just go by their emotions. Not everybody, of course. Let's be honest here. Not everyone young is stupid like that, but there is some that you've seen all over the internet, on news, going to the politicians. Politicians try to have like a normal conversation with them, and they're just like, you don't fucking understand me. Let me speak, and then they scream like a little child throwing a tantrum. I'm like, what society is this, and who are these parents that raise this child? And for a millennial like me, I got to take some responsibilities because of us. Our parents grew up very hard, and most of them beat us up pretty bad. So we tried to teach our kids. I noticed my friends who have kids, they try to not beat them, you know, and be a lot nicer to them than their parents were to them. But because of that, you need a balance still. And because the balance is screwed, because They grew up kind of rough, maybe, and they don't want to do that to their kids. They let their kids run all over them, and then you get this bullshit world we're in now. But it's okay. Luckily, as humans aren't that stupid. We all learn, and we figure out, and we adapt. And sooner or later, all this BS will be long gone, and another BS will pop up. Propaganda and stuff to warp our minds, and we'll have to fight it then again, too. So, that's just how it is. Casey said, that's why so many people getting laid off the gaming company because nobody wants that stuff, right? And then now you see, dude, do you see what the Chinese developers are doing? Because China, there's not too many L&I labor laws and crap. They don't give a crap. And us gamers, I do feel bad for the overworking game developers and stuff like that in America, right? But in China, they don't care. They have like little kids working outside. Okay, they do not care in China. So I believe because of how China is, and now they got a little taste of the gaming industry with Wukong, they're going to mass produce a lot more games faster than Americans, and we're gonna lose to the Chinese people, man. And I ain't even Chinese, and I'm not rooting for them. I'm not rooting for anybody. I just want good quality games. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like the Chinese are gonna overtake the gaming industry soon because for the longest time it was us Americans with the Rockstar and everything else. But China has more people. They're Asian. You know, in America we complain about 8 hours. In Asian countries they work 14 hours a day, and that's just the standard, right? So you know that whole thing. When I was growing up as a young boy, they said, "Oh, China's gonna rule us all." Like once we get into our older age, and we all joked about that as a scary little thing, a meme, I guess you would call it, our generation without the internet. And now it's becoming truer than it's ever been. As society progresses, they're not that wrong. China is becoming the new superpower, and America is becoming a joke, which sucks because I love America, man. You ever go live in an Asian, anybody that's white that complains about how it sucks in America, go live in an Asian country that's third world, man. Or you go even live in my country, Korea, who is technologically advanced. There is more suicide there in that small country than the whole world. It's in the top of suicidal because it's tough to get a job, it's too competitive, and you have to literally bust your ass in school to get anywhere, and people judge you all the time. So if you think it's bad in America, trust me, you haven't lived outside your little bubble to understand how the world works, man. There's a lot worse places you could be born than America. I love being in America. It's just some of the ways that our society is turning is a problem. So, oh, Casey says sucks dying. Oh God, Casey, no. I was trying to put that off my mind. Johnny Boy kept another follower of mine keeps he let me know. Casey was saying it sucks. Dying Light Beast got held back. Yes, it does suck, man. Of course it sucks. I was so pissed off, dude. I was like, dude, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't excited for it because it was literally supposed to be a DLC for Dying Light 2. So that makes me like, whatever. But then the more and more I saw gameplay of it, I was like, okay, you know what? I really do want to play it now. But now they freaking moved it back, man, to next month. Very sucky, man. But you know what? At least it's not like next year. So, and we do have Mafia Old Country, which is coming out. The only thing that sucks about that game is they're probably not going to go back to the old way where you could rob up a grocery store clerk and beat them up for money. And it's not open world, it's linear, and it's also only a 20 to 25 hour campaign. Some people might like that. I wish it was longer. I wish it was open world. That's my opinion. But, but the price point is cheaper because of it. So, it's a give or take. Casey said, at least we still got Gears. Oh, fuck it, Casey. That's what John told me. I said, fuck your Gears of War to John. I've always had Xbox and PlayStation, like mostly PlayStation, but I played all Gears of War, and I talked about this earlier when I was streaming. If you played one Gears of War, you played them all. And to me, that's played all Gears of War, I like Gears of War. So I'm not a hater here. I'm just saying, Gears of War is a good franchise, and they're the ones that implemented the duck and cover system. Now, another game might have had that, but that game is where the duck and cover system in some games it sprouted from, the grandfather of it. But every Gears of War that comes out, they never really changed the formula because they went with if the formula works, don't change it. But let's be honest, once you get to Gears 5, it's like you should have changed the combat a little bit and like spruced it up, but it's the same game. So nothing wrong with it. PS5 people that have never played Gears of War will be happy, but for someone like me, I'm not that excited. I am actually downloading Gears of War 5 right now because it's free on Game Pass on Xbox right now, just to play it again. But I'm not as excited as other people because some of the people have never played Gears of War. Makes sense. If you never played it, you get to enjoy it. But for someone that's played
Dynamic
all of
movement.
them,
Move and clear.
except for 5, I think it's not anything that I'm actually really excited for. Yeah. Casey said one game I'm excited for is Darksiders 4. Ooh, bro, I did not know there's a Darksiders 4 coming out, man. I'm gonna have to check out a trailer of that. That's badass. I hope they're going for Where I Met You is Darksiders 3 because, like I said, putting a woman as the fourth horseman, oh God, again with that bullshit. But honestly, whatever. They put a woman, so what? All right. I like playing as male characters, but so what? But the gameplay was ass. The puzzles were ass. It just the soul of what Darksiders 3, why it was so good. They literally like just, or was it Darksiders 3 I'm talking about? Whatever Darksider that has death in it, that's the one I'm talking about. That is the best Darksiders game in my opinion. It is the greatest.
Waiting on you.
And then the next one with the girl came out, and that one just disappointed me so bad. Casey said supposedly it might be multiplayer from what I was seeing. Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel like about that. I don't really like that. I don't mind playing multiplayer games with friends and stuff, but as I'm getting older, like I like to play games by myself. Unless it's a multiplayer game like this, then I wouldn't mind playing with friends. But I love single player action games or single player like story driven games like Red Dead Redemption 2. Like I like to go at my own pace and just like relax and just enjoy the story. But if you're saying it's multiplayer, then this is gonna be different. With 4 main horsemen, Casey said. I don't know. I have to look at the trailer. Does the trailer show gameplay? I feel like it's not going to go back to what I want with the Darksiders with death in it, because that had the perfect element of single player role playing, adventure. You felt the adventure, you felt the puzzles were intricate, and some were annoying, some were great. It was just nice. It said not yet, so no gameplay of it. I highly doubt now that Casey said it's multiplayer, they're going to go into that direction. But if they do, and they make it work with multiplayer, I'll applaud them. But they really screwed up with the woman one. I don't know if you enjoyed that one, Casey. Yeah, the Darksiders with the woman with the little whip. I really hated that one. It was so boring, so mediocre. I almost felt like they put no passion into that one at all. But everyone has opinions, right? And I don't hate people's opinions. I just have a different opinion. So if you liked it, no problem. It's just I extremely hated that game. Okay, we're missing someone. Where is? All right,
Stay on me,
guys.
Blue.
I got shot 3 times. I got shot 1 time. I'm dead. I didn't even finish shit. I deleted early game. That's what Casey said about that Darksiders game we both hate. It's so trash. So mediocre. The combos and the combat, dude. That Darksiders with Death, it came out like 15 almost years ago or more, and it had a combo system like God of War, puzzle. Like it was amazing, dude. Immaculate. How could they do so wrong? Like when you make a sequel of a game, it should get better. or you should change the formula. Like a lot of people didn't like God of War, but dude, a lot of people like God of War. But at least they went from God of War 3, and then they completely changed the formula. So either you completely change it to completely something new and keep the heart of the original, or you upgrade what was good about it. But no, they really effed up the last thing that they pulled out with that one. So let's cross our fingers for Darksiders 4. We'll see. Now, I apologize if anybody's watching this. When I'm in deep conversation on something I am interested in, I cannot play a video game and do that at the same time. I don't know how some Twitch people do it, man. I see these guys like playing games that needs their attention span, like Fortnite, and they're very good at it, but then they straight up are able to look at their chat and talk to them at the same time. I can't do that. If I'm invested in a conversation, I can't play the game at the same time. But my best time streaming is having good conversations. So, and I don't do this for money. So, yeah. Oh, this is pretty cool. This map is kind of creepy. Oh, I got something coming up from my church people. Uno momento, homies. We will try to hook it up through Zoom, and when we are ready to start, we'll let you know. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Great. All right, then I can join Bible study without even being there. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. And if it doesn't work out, no problem. Awesome. Now I could go to Bible study without leaving my house. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll have to make sure I look at my phone. Casey said, I gotta say, Battlefield 6 though looks better. I just saw that on the PS5 store. I didn't even know that Battlefield 6 was coming out, but I didn't, watch Gamescom or whatever that thing is. So, does it actually? I've never been into Battlefield like I was with Call of Duty because, like, that's the more like you die faster, right? Call of Duty, like I could get top 3 free for all. Battlefield is more like you get shot 2 times and you're dead. So, it's like one of those kind of feelings.
About time.
Yeah, it's like kind of. I don't know. Maybe Battlefield 6 will change my mind, but I hope they really changed up some stuff. They did one time, but nobody liked it. They tried to go for like a cops and robbers type of Battlefield. I remember that one. That one flopped pretty bad. Yeah, it's more realistic, right? And I don't mind that, but it just wasn't for. I never really liked military games too much. That's the only thing. It's preference. Ain't nothing against Battlefield. Just never really liked military games too much. And I just didn't like the dying, and then because this is more of a hive thing, right? Like it's not just you. You're not the main character that just goes around killing everybody. Nah, man. It's a team kind of game. It's a military game, so very different feel to it. It's a reason why Chocopie don't play sports and doesn't like playing too many multiplayer games because I don't like letting my team down, and I don't like waiting for respawn after you die, like 10 seconds. I don't have the patience. Only case the only difference you can revive. Yeah, right. That's why I said the team play in that is important. To have them. I do know that about that because I have played Battlefield in the past. So there is that, right? So we'll see. I really do hope that, and the gore, like I said, gore to me is important, and the ragdoll physics. Every Call of Duty that comes out, like that's what I look forward to the most. Because you're going to be killing a lot of people, right? Like how they drop and how it looks and the blood is important to me. I hope they put that in there, but knowing how Battlefield 6 is, they're probably not because they want kids to buy it. And no parents is going to buy it if it's gruesome, so we're too realistic. So, but who knows, man? It might surprise me. And I might actually finally play a Battlefield game and enjoy it.
Drop it!
Oh, crap. Where's that come from? Where the heck did that come from?
Out of round!
You're out of rounds. Oh, that's terrible. Casey, brother, God bless, man, and blessings to you, brother. I got to go. I think I'm gonna join this Bible study thing my church people are doing. But to everybody else that watches this, man, just know everything I said is my own opinions as a human being. All right, you don't have to agree with me. That's what makes us humans. You don't have to be aggressive and a POS just because we don't think alike, right? So that's all I got to say about it. But be blessed, people. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Chocolate pie is going out. See you later, Casey.